So here we are again with more Dark Souls runs, and I realized suddenly that I could have been talking this whole time. All I had to do is put the microphone into the PlayStation controller outlet. And I mean, this commentary is really only for one person. My boy, Rabbit Powered Gamer. And of course, boy is spelled B-O-I, boy. So we're just going to, what have we done? I just killed Pontiff Solivine. Go ahead and cash in these souls just to not be on edge the whole time. Go ahead and grab a level. And then we'll move forward with the game. Really, this is going to be sort of a filling in the gaps so that we can go to the next grinding place. And I always stream the grinding just because I like watching people grind. But I'll make sure that the grinding is on a separate video to the video that you're watching, so you don't have to watch me grind at the Grand Archives. And the overall arching plan is going to be to finish this this journey, quote unquote. And then we'll go ahead and speed run. There'll be a video of a speed run all the way to the Grand Archives in the next video.
Then touch the darkness.
What just happened there?
Me.
What's that all about? Anyway, we'll speed. Guess you just wanted to yeet for a second there. Anyway, we'll speed run to the Grand Archives, grind out like crazy, and then when I go back to Omaha next time, I will participate in a live stream with my friends in which we do Journey 3. Endurance? We'll do Journey 3 as one long speed run during the live stream that they do, called Games from the Drunk Side. What do I want? I want vitality because I want my armor to... I want to be able to carry the large shield and always carry the Symbol of Avarice helmet. And I guess maybe we'll go ahead and cash in some souls. And fair warning, at some point in the next couple minutes, good old Grubhub will be delivering me some delicious Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I'll have to take a pause for a couple minutes to go answer the door and grab that. Because the Freemasons and Grubhub are conspiring to give me heart disease by constantly supplying me with Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, that should be sufficient, right? Theoretically, yes. Just made it.
Well, very well, then taken.
All right, and we'll go ahead and get one more vitality. Let me just see.
Passion one.
Am I strong enough to live without you? Am I strong enough to carry this shield? Yep, still 59%. And I could wear a helmet probably too. Nope, that's too much. Wait, what just happened there? Oh, this is unnecessary. Wait a minute, what? Nope, not really. Okay. I'll add a few more points later. Let's stick with this for right now. And it's fine, I don't need to wear a helmet anyway. You get to gaze upon my beautiful visage, my beautiful blue visage. That's right. It's Mama's handsome little man. Let's see, alright, Pontiff Solivine, alright. I've ground, if you've been following the previous videos, which I know you haven't, unless you're like one of two people who actually watch these videos, I've ground enough to the point where most of the content is fairly trivial. It's fairly trivial. But I like that long roll. And it's always fun, you know, get all those souls and grind up to the point where I can have enough faith and intelligence to use the Onyx Blade, which is sort of my preferred build for running this game. let's prepare to die. Or kill, either way. Instead of a contest spitting hot fire at me over there. Good, it's fine. Ah! Oh! Got me. Here they come. Hello? Ah, come on. There's some actual blocking. Oh! Oh, you're so casual. Oh. Mommy's baby, come on. There you go. Down he goes. Oh, if there's only one left, this should not be much of a problem. I love it, I love it, I love it. That is why I'll follow, I'll follow, I'll follow. There we go. These useless weapons. Nothing? Nothing? Oh, yeah. Hop up here. Up. Up the hill. Reach around here and grab Yield, the Easterner's Ashes, and the, what is it, the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dark Souls 3. I bought a PlayStation 4 finally after however many years of not really caring about it. I bought it because I saw an advertisement for this game. Oh! What? Come on. And I just think it's basically a perfect video game. It's just long enough. What's up with the block going on? What? There we go. Up the hill. Over the side. The spectacular javelin sticking out of my back. On the side of my head. I guess you're already undead, so it doesn't really matter that much. The ashes. Let's see, just making sure that the ringer on my phone is turned on, so I don't miss my delicious greasy fried chicken. Not right now. Actually, I think that the bow is over on this side. Right? I drop down here. No! Haha! We'll come back to that. No, it's over on this side. These guys are pretty trivial, really. It's the same thing as fighting the Lochless Knights. I'd like to point out that this game was, anybody who knows this game knows it's pretty difficult. And when I first played it, it was so difficult, I almost took it back to the store. That's how hard it was. I was like, this is garbage. You know, and it's the same, I had the same problem with Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. It was, you know, so hard I had downloaded it so I couldn't take it back. But I didn't play it for almost a year, I guess. I played it at the beginning and then I was like, no, that's enough of that nonsense. But I guess, you know, with this game, once I think it was when I fought the Abyss Watchers, something sort of clicked. When I was finally able to beat them, something sort of clicked and I sort of understood the pattern, and now I'm able to, at least in a casual way, play it well enough to beat it. With the exception of Dark Eater Madir, who I've only beaten once, and I always skip it because it's sort of a useless fight. in terms of the build. Maybe one day I'll GIT-GUD. Yes. Oh, pay attention. Look at these graphics. Spectacular. Yeah, it's basically a perfect video game, I think. It's just long enough. With the DLC, it makes it so that it's just long enough to be really substantial without being, like Witcher 3 long. I don't want to commit, 300 hours or whatever it is to play Witcher 3 from beginning to end. Which, I did play Witcher 3 and I'm at the end of the game and I just sort of burnt out. I never did quite beat it. Maybe one day I'll go back and knock out the rest of it. But this is just long enough so that I can, start a new game, work my way through it, not feel overwhelmed by the prospect of, the incredible length of the game stretching out in front of you like an endless horizon. Down. Is it over here? It's over here, I think. Methinks. Grab the giant's coal. Yeah. Okay. That's probably just go ahead and head on down. I don't think there's anything of really great importance up in here. Ah, come on. Oh, come on. Look at these guys. This is what happens to monks after Vatican II, I tell you. Stop praying your breviary. Become undead. Apparently make a pact with the dark side. Very important to say your breviary every day if you're a monk. Nope. This way. No. Yeah. No. Yes, okay. There's the levers over here somewhere. Come on. For such a small shield, the shield of 1 is really very good. It's really, it's pretty solid. Can deal with most damage. Let's go see if we can kill what's his butt on the first try. Aldrich, excuse me. Phenomena. Oh no! Oh, come on! Come on! Hiya! Hiya! Oh! Got me. Blah! Alright, okay. Alright, let's take it easy. Alright. Kite these guys so there's only one of them. Oh, you got me. No! No. If there was anyone watching, I'm sure they're typing the word casual into the chat and some weird misspelled, with a K and a Z and an H, spell casual that way. And I admit it, no, I am only a casual gamer. I have a life outside of video games, believe it or not. Scrimshaw, for instance, you know? And, what else? Chess. Knitting. A lot of knitting. Painting silhouettes of myself like Seymour Skinner. Ice. Oh, I wonder how come we're not getting in the back of the house. Seriously? It's hitting hard, you know, at least there's that, but why not? There we go. Big fan of the Black Knight great sword, or the Black Knight sword. You know, hits like a great sword, swings more or less like a regular sword. Good stuff. Good stuff. And this guy, who is really pretty trivial, but I'm not that great at this game, you know, it's sort of very inconsistent. So it's hit or miss. Oh. Come on. Run, Forrest, run. Oh! Oh! There we go. Ah! Come on, you fat bastard. Ah! Ah! Stab there. It's so funny when I watch people play this game and they're doing hitless runs. It just makes you feel bad about your life. I gotta be careful because I have a habit of going for too many hits and then dying at the same time that I kill him. Ah! Oh, you got me. So then I die and I don't get the soul. It's annoying. Game soundtrack is so baller. Live! Live, you magnificent silver gun! Oh, he got me, he got me. He got me. Well, that's all right. I told you, it's very hit or miss. Very hit or miss. I'll just run past all these nonsenses. These nonsensei. Hi-ya! Nope, you stay out there. Walk past all these set of a contest deacons who haven't been saying their breviary. No, stop it. No Jesuits. No Jesuits, please. Thank you. She blows. I wish there was a boss rush mode for this. I'm playing it on PS4. There probably is one on playing on PC. I'm sure there probably is a boss rush mode, but okay. I appear to have phased him already. Let me stop. Yep. Now we gotta run. Run, Forrest. loop around here and see if I can cut you off at the pass. Try to zone out again. Alright, we should be able to go here. Only got 2 more hits to go. Ah! 3. Don't get greedy. Hiya! Hiya! Oh! Die. There we go. Most excellent. Soul of Aldrich. Very nice, very good. Very good. We'll hit up at least part of Yorm since my Uber Eats or my Grubhub seems to have been delayed. Go ahead and cash in these 2 levels so I don't have to think about getting killed and then going back to get my souls. Yeah, it's good stuff. But yeah, the plan so far seems to be, I always wish there was some way you could skip directly to the Grand Archives, but I know they kind of soft locked that behind the killing of Yorm and Aldrich and the Abyss Watchers. What am I doing? Boom, boom.
Well, very well.
A little bit more vitality, some damage reduction going on.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Farewell unto thee.
Ah.
Give her the ashes.
Gracious. Let the iron. Let the iron.
Give her ashes covered with feces, and she says, "Passing fine ashes thou hast bestowed upon me." She's, it's 2020, and women have to lower their standards, I guess, when they're dealing with men. Although I'm not sure it would work the same way in real life. It appears all I have to do is give you ashes covered in poop. That makes you happy. Everything is maxed out right now, right? Everything that I'm using. Let's see. Meow, wow, wow, wow. Oh, am I out of Titanite slabs? That seems strange. Thought I had 3 of them. Un, deux, trois. What did I use the other one on? This guy. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah. That's okay. We'll get some more from Siegfried when we go through Irithyll Dungeon. Go ahead and make this a little stronger for those times I need to use said shield.
Pretty be careful.
Oh, I think I did get an Estus shard, didn't I? Maybe not. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Nope.
Pretty be careful.
I go smoking that rock. What are we doing here? Do I have 100? Nope. Nope. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit up. We'll hit up Irithyll next. Distant Manor, right? Distant Manor. We'll hit up Irithyll. See how much progress we can get through that, and then maybe we'll take a break while I'm mowing down on my delicious fried chicken. From, am I allowed to say the name on the air? I'm sure I am. But if not, Schmentucky Cried Frickin'. And then we'll come back and we'll probably go ahead and knock out the rest of the last of the content that is before the grinding. Near infinite grinding. Hiya! The near infinite grinding that will be done at the Grand Archives. Which will probably be without commentary, because when I'm grinding, I like to listen to podcasts of, far right and or far left conspiracy theories, any of those things, intermingled with, whatever. Intermingled with, spiritual conferences about exorcism. Oh, you guys suck. I have to actually go kill this guy. But I don't want to. Hello. Should have just stayed down there. Right? It's Skyrim, you never should have come here. Ah! I kill you! Oi! Yeah. I've often thought about playing, you know, I know there's like a Chaos Blade. I've often thought, you know, maybe I'll try the Chaos Blade and see what you can do with chaos damage. I've never really tried to. Basically, I'm such a creature of habit, you know, and when I find something that works, I tend to just do it again and again. And I basically do the same sort of run every time, which is more or less. Oh, come on, stop it! I rush to the dark sword. I get the dark sword. I grind until I can kill the dancer. I kill the dancer. Go into Lothar Castle. I grind until I can get to the. I can kill Sister Frida. And then I grab some stuff from the DLC, the Dreg Heap area. Some good items to help my soul gain, and then I I try to rush to the Grand Archives so I can grind some more. I remember hearing somebody say that the first playthrough, this game doesn't really start until the second playthrough. I think that's sort of an accurate thing to say. I think that's accurate. The second playthrough is when it gets really fun anyway. And this time I think I'm going to do some massive grinding in preparation for a possible speed run, as I said before. Met my peeps on Games from the Drunk Side, which, by the way, is where this character's name came from. If you look, his name is Exebriusinde, which is Latin for from the drunk side. I think it's grammatically incorrect there. I think it's supposed to be ex inde ebrius, but that's because they put their words in a different order in Latin. From the side drunk. Aha, I have the controller around anymore. I thought it was top right. You're low on battery. Alright, what are we doing here? I got all turned around now. Ah, here we go. Down this treacherous hallway of nonsense. Oh, you know, I forgot to go back and get the dragon first. I think I'll do that. We'll do that at the next bonfire opportunity. Alright, homeward bone. Homeward bone. Yeah, see, I'm not terrible at this game. I just inconsistent. Yeah, I've seen a couple people do. You know, I saw one guy. It was like a 10-hour thing, but he beat all 3 Dark Souls games back to back, 0 hits. I just feel like life is too short unless you're, you know. I mean, I guess these are people who are monetizing their videos to the max. To the max? Anyway, to the max, and they're so you're making money off of it. So I guess it's the way you make a living. And he was making money off of it, but I am not, and life's too short for that nonsense. Hiya. terrible at it. And sometimes I have moments of brilliance. Sometimes. Oh. And the thing about playing Sekiro, which I guess maybe at some point I'll stream my remaining progress in Sekiro. But Sekiro and Dark Souls make you better at other video games. And Sekiro made me better at this video game. When I stopped playing Sekiro and started this little quasi speed run, it's not really a speed run, but this little quasi Dark Souls run, I noticed that I had forgotten. Sekiro rewards aggression, and this game is more about precision. Oh, come on, for real? Spoke too soon. This game rewards precision. So when I started playing this again, I had sort of forgotten how to play it. You die. You die now. And I had to sort of get back into it, back into the feeling of what it feels like to play this nonsense. Good game. Really fun. Super looking forward to Elden Ring. Is it this one? Maybe it's this guy. There she goes. There we go. Dark Clutch Ring. Yeah, that will later probably be part of my build. I always, after I've ground enough, I tend to switch over after I've gotten enough points in faith and intelligence. I tend to switch over to, there we go. I tend to switch over to the Onyx Blade. So that's pretty much, as far as I can tell, it's like maximum damage without sacrificing speed of attack. Totally. It's obviously slower than the Dark Sword. You die. Fievel? Nope, Fievel's dead. Fievel is dead. He'll never meet his grandfather in New York, where the streets are paved with cheese. And we'll never get to hear Mike McDonald sing that song that's always stuck in my head. Even though I know how very far apart we are. He'll never make it to the New World. Am I dating myself by making American Tail references? That's fine. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. What are we going to do here? We're going to go up. Oh, I'm hideous. What happened to Mommy's handsome man? Face cool in there. That's good. I feel pretty. Good old Dark Souls. So that's that, alright. And then I guess since we're over here, in order to avoid having to come all the way back, we'll just take a little detour real quick like. After I grab this lightning strike, right? Yeah, lightning strike is here. Lightning blade. Oh. Man, my Uber Eats or my Grubhub is delayed yet further. I don't know what's going on. The guy probably lost his patience and had to go ahead and eat the chicken himself. Or let's create an alternate scenario. He was coming and he was on his way here and he got sucked into a different dimension and was forced to subsist off of my chicken against his better judgment. But now he's been sucked back into this dimension and he wants to make that $7 delivery fee or whatever it is. And so my delivery is going to be delayed. Ah, come on. That's not the right thing that I'm supposed to do. There she blows. Hiya. There we go. Path of the Dragon. So much about this game that's amazing. This is such a creative mechanic, I think, you know. It's that blue skin, son. That's what happens when you have a vitamin D deficiency, probably. Or maybe too much vitamin D, I don't know. Who could say? That's why you're not supposed to do yoga. Look at that. You thought it'd make you healthier, and instead it transports you to a place filled with dragons and snakes. And snake dragons. And Jehovah's Witnesses spun totally out of control on meth. Or maybe that's just me, I don't know. Okay, I'm the only person who's had that experience. Nobody else out there? Nobody? All right, this is always sort of a treacherous little sprint to get to this bonfire, which is annoying. I guess I'll... There we go. Yeah, we've ground out pretty good, though. It's, I seem to have gotten the requisite amount of damage to take out most things with only a couple hits, which is nice. Ha! Look at this guy from a distance. Ah! Ah! 9! 9! Yeah, let's just go ahead and touch the bonfire first and then we'll... Oh! Live! Live, you magnificent son of a gun! Ugh. Touch the bonfire. There we go. Now some sweet iframes. Live! Let's see if we can do it. Come on. Ah. I wonder, what is this like for these guys? You know, are they, is it their friends? Oh, he got me. Got me. When you kill them, you know, do they miss their, you know, their coworkers / life partners? Maybe, I don't know. How I don't know that these two guys aren't married to each other, or that they're men even. I just misgendered them probably. They could be non-binary snake people. I have no idea. I really have no idea. Delicious ember. There we go. Okay. Do I want to stay here? I guess I could sort of run through and kill the wyvern. Run through again and grab the dragon's ashes. I will, because then I can get the, we can grab the mendicant staff, which is necessary for the next batch of grinding. Actually, no, we'll come back. We'll come back to that. That's Harry. And if, what's that? What just happened there? Huh. Yeah. Where are you at, Uber Eats driver? / Grubhub driver. It's Grubhub. I keep saying Uber Eats. Force of habit. Yeah, Uber Eats and Grubhub and Popeye's Chicken and KFC are conspiring to end my life early with heart disease. Between them and my my incredible, unending lust for fried chicken and French fries. And the fact that, you know, when you get off of work, and maybe in my case I've forgotten to thaw out something for lunch, or I didn't cook lunch before, and I'm just sort of tired, and I don't really feel like maybe cooking anything, you know. And when you can press a couple buttons and your food shows up at your door, it does make it difficult to resist that temptation, you know. Because I could always get takeout, you know, but then, oh, here we go. I always get takeout, but then again, you know, I could press, while I'm on the metro on the way home, I can order the thing, and by the time I get home, it's like a 5-minute wait for the food to be there. It's very easy. Almost too easy. That's okay, Lent is coming. Maybe I'll give up fried chicken for Lent. We will see. Because we're all so weak sauce now, and nobody totally gives up meat anymore. I shouldn't say nobody. All my All my staunch fellow Catholics out there giving up meat. I wonder if I could do that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll be able to one day. Maybe one day I'll be good enough. Stronger, faster, more efficient. Alrighty. So now all we got to do is go rescue my boy Siegfried, Katerina. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this guy. Oh yeah. I hate when the camera does that. Alrighty. I'm going to drop down here and get this bonfire. What are we doing? Did I climb up the wrong thing? I did climb up the wrong thing. So I'm distracted by the not wanting to miss the takeout guy. There we go. There she blows. There she blows. Nice little undead bone shard there. Now let's see if before this guy comes, I can rescue Siegfried. But first I have to remember which way I'm supposed to go. It's not there. I believe that leads to the boss. I think we want to go down here and sort of loop our way around. I also believe, I think I've got a couple of them. You need these, yeah, you need these guys. Because the toxicity in this game is annoying. Poison is pretty easy to deal with, but this nonsense is forever and ever I'm in. It will really quickly kill you. What are we doing? Down to this side. Right? Am I wrong? Did I drop down here, or is that incorrect? That is the question. That is not the way. Unlike the Mandalorians, that is not the way. I feel like it's down there, but that doesn't seem right either. And I sort of think it's over here, but that also doesn't seem right. Maybe I went the wrong way. You'd think as many times as I've beaten this game, I'd remember exactly which way to go. Ah, it is this. It is this. This is it. Look at that. Look at that damage, son. Make up for my awkward lack of coordination when I'm playing this game. Oh, this is it. Yeah, I just got a new phone. And it keeps sending me. I haven't disabled all the little random suggestions that they're always tossing to you. Oh, too soon. Too soon. Aye. Poison gem, which is useless. I've never done a poison deal. Toxic. We're going to get out of here first, and then we'll get rid of the toxicness. There we go. There is the goal. This is the way. Yeah. If I remember correctly, yeah, this is correct. Get rid of this nonsense. I can't remember if I've given her the item that is necessary to buy as many of those as we need. That's always something I always have to remember to stock up on those on my first run through, so I don't have to think about it. Along with, this is useless, right? Yeah, this is useless. Oh, no, because there's like the jailer's key or something, right? Oh, no. Yes, this is the way. Hello. Look at that, half of his life in one stroke. Most excellent. Most excellent. Logan scroll. This sort of treacherous jump that we have going on here. Hiya? No! No! For some reason, the first time I tried to do that, it took me forever. Forever. That's useless. That's a canard. I still can't do it here. Let's get rid of some of our heaviness and see what's what. Down, chicka, down, down. Striptease going on there. Somebody's been doing CrossFit, maybe hitting it a little bit too hard, really. 0% body fat. Hiya! Oh, you suck. This is why I don't do speed runs. I already have to reset. Okay, we'll line it up really good there. Nice and tight. Stick the landing. There we go. Voici. Wait, huh? The shield of want. There you go. The body armor of chastity. Yeah, that's good enough. And the Black Knight gauntlets of racism. Why does that have to be Black Knight gauntlets? Hiya, hello.
Once again, I, Siegfried of Catterick, take this.
Most excellent.
And
now, I know that there's supposed to be a shortcut. That's useless. So I've already got the, oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have the gold serpent ring. No, I don't. Oh, that's my Uber Eats. We'll just take a quick break here. Hello? Hi, is this Uber Eats or Grubhub?